Eric, what do you think of Chronopolis so far? Like, so far that we've seen.
It's definitely a lot more high tech than you'd kind of expect based on the rest of the game.
Yeah, well, because the rest of the game is taking place in 1020 AD, but, you know, as we learned from the Dead Sea, you know, the Dead Sea was, or, you know, the ruins in the Dead Sea was from the future. And so, wouldn't it kind of make sense, you know, since the Dead Sea replaced the Sea of Eden in the home world and in another world, you know, this Chronopolis place is also from the future? I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that would be somewhat reasonable.
Oh, I could have used a blue
Or
helmet.
maybe it's from the past.
Why would, wait, what? How does that make sense? Technology progresses. It does.
Well, you know, it's like Atlantis, you know? It was supposed to be this great, super technologically advanced civilization, but then it, like, you know, sunk to the bottom of the sea or something, and now we
I mean, I suppose so.
sticks and
But,
stuff. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, it is pretty cool. A lot of high tech. What do you think? Like, our party's reaction is like seeing all this for like the first time or something like that. Because, I mean, it's 1020 AD. Computers haven't been invented yet, and yet somehow they're like, oh, computer, okay, sure, whatever.
Well, I mean, you have Tenjin there, who's kind of like
A
Robo-Cyborg man, so... I mean...
Yeah, but that's his
they're-
present time. That was created by the poor military.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know, maybe they're just like, you know, Surge and Fargo are both like, what is this, you know? And Tenjin's just like, meh.
Seeing it.
Yeah.
Cool guys don't
Like,
look at
eh.
explosions, right?
It's like, you see this finger? Yeah, that's this place.
Right. Well, looks like there's a bunch of computers around. And red button. Well, wait, no. I'm sorry.
There's shapes on the screen. They kind of remind me of stuff.
What?
The shapes on the screen there.
What about them?
Particularly that pinkish one.
The pinkish one?
Yeah, there's the kind of porcupine shape with, you know, kind of the thing at the bottom middle of it. It just reminds me of something that, you know, I can't quite place it.
I don't know, actually. I really don't. What are you seeing there? I mean, that yellow one kind of looks like Zapdos, but like...
Yeah, it does actually. But the pink one actually kind of reminds me a bit of something we saw in the Dead Sea when we were
Really?
in a futuristic place.
Oh yeah, that one computer that Norris activated. Future me, cut that in real quick. Okay, I can't even read that. 23 AD, Lithosphere Investigation Report. Report number 29. Unknown life force. Parasitic to the planet. Geologic stratum results. 65 billion BC. Code Lavos. So, oh, yeah, right, okay. So that was what you're talking about. I wonder if this has the same information. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Men in Black forbids me from pressing the red button. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding. Let's play it. Alright, Lavos. An extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. How do you want to change off, like, in between, like, paragraphs?
I could try, I don't know. The timeline that existed before history was changed. Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface.
Interesting. Sleeping and consuming the planet's energy until the day of destruction known as the apocalypse.
There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos.
Oh, what's Zeal again? The fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night.
However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so up to this day, this theory cannot be confirmed.
I'm pretty sure that there was something in Chrono Trigger that deals with it, but what?
Possibly.
On some timelines, lavas appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruins. However, a group of young time travelers saw where the planet's history was heading and, through their actions, rewrote time. I wonder who those people are.
I wonder.
Did I read 2 paragraphs then? I don't know.
Possibly. This very research facility exists on that new timeline.
In a world where, thanks to the defeat of Lavos by the young adventurers, the apocalypse never happened.
On a temporal vector where human civilization continued to evolve unhampered.
All the data on Lavos was obtained from tracing different parallel worlds possibilities. Wait, what? From tracing different parallel world possibilities has proven to be volatile, while with fluctuating discrepancies.
Perhaps at this point in time, it is nearly impossible to obtain any true information about Lavos.
Interesting. There's another button over here. Humans and reptites.
I guess 65 million years ago, the reptiles who evolved from reptiles had developed their own unique civilization.
This was long before the ancestors of humans who evolved from primates had developed their civilization.
Excavations carried out on the central continent of Zenon have revealed that the reptiles already had advanced architectural skills in the prehistoric era.
But the fall of lavas to the planet and the resulting ice age this brought about rang the death knell for the reptiles and their civilization.
After that, the reptiles slowly disappeared from the stage of history.
However, in the distant past, humans could have been defeated in the contest of evolution, and the reptiles could have continued to develop.
It is not unthinkable that such a timeline could exist in other dimensions.
It still reminds me of Super Mario Brothers. Sorry, it just does. That's stupid movies. Then we're gonna die. Wait, is this me or you?
It's you.
Okay. Everything is purely a problem of possibilities, and the world is only stabilized by the viewpoint of the one who observes it. Interesting. So, yeah, okay, so now we have conflicting data, because this says that the reptiles died off, but earlier, in the last episode, we learned that reptiles kind of evolved into humans somehow, or evolved into mammals and then into humans. It's strange. I don't understand what's going on there. Oh yeah, so hey guys, it's Zach. What is this about, like, at least 5 minutes into this video?
Yeah, maybe.
Is there any other data? That appears to be it. So, yeah, in the last episode, we made it into Chronopolis. There's, we learned that Surge came into contact with the Flame, or might have 14 years ago. We learned that Fate created El Nido, or the islands anyway, and that the inhabitants of Chronopolis set out to populate it after getting their memories erased, and the records of Fate were set up, which I think is really neat. I like how there's an in-game explanation for how the game is saved.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there is something. DNA, the seeds of life.
The human body is made up of 50 to 60 billion cells.
I beg to differ. Each of these cells contains genes in the form of DNA.
These are the fundamental building blocks that exist inside the cell's chromosomes.
They store genetic information that can be passed on from parent to child.
The structure of DNA is common throughout all life, throughout all universes.
Through DNA recombination, life forms take on different forms with variable abilities. Okay, interesting. Well, I think that's about it for this room. I don't think there's quite much else here, unless this guy says something. The DNA records are poems and music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Okay. I didn't know rhythm and melody were part of the DNA chain, but perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. Interesting. I wonder what, I wonder if we'll learn more about that. Because I'd like to know. I mean, that sounds pretty cool to me. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. Oh. Sounds cool. Hey, look, there's a door over here. Let's go in. Hey! Great, another rainbow shell. That, I believe, makes 9, if I'm mistaken. But it should be, we should have 9 of these, about now. Yes, we do. That is enough rainbow shell to forge 3 spectra weapons. 3, like, spectra mail or vests, depending on what you want to do. And 3 spectra helmets.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, if I took the time to use my summons and get the other ingredients, I could forge spectra equipment for our 3 party members right here.
Cool.
Yes, okay, so last floor, minus the basement. Yeah, anyway, and then, you know, so we got that, with Fate, and then, what else did we learn about Fate? Oh, wait. Well, we learned some experiment, but then we also learned, something about, I don't remember. Wait, oh no, that human brain thing. That's right. Oh my gosh, you know, this is just gonna be one long exposition episode, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, Skype paused for a second there.
Oh, I see.
Everyone gather around. Everyone gather around.
Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg. I like how it's in quotes. Time egg.
Yep.
Fired the laser, which utilizes miniature black holes.
Yep. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still a subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made.
That's interesting graphics. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity. Yes, that's different from regular gravity. Yes, I know it's stupid. Shut up. Space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular... Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Do you want to read it, or shall I just finish it?
Well, I mean, it's a continuing statement, so...
Okay. Thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls in everything else into a ring formation.
Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-time.
Cool! I'm sorry about that dead air, but I don't really know what else to say about this one. I've had that time egg... Oh, I've heard that the time egg already exists during the legendary ancient dynasty. Huh, I wonder what that could be referring to. I think you might know it.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this. We have the technology.
But it's been said that the time was altered using the time egg. Huh, but who said that?
That's just a legend.
There isn't any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed.
The experiment should be starting soon.
After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in this barren sea of El Nido, we built several artificial islands and established Chronopolis.
This was all done to facilitate our top secret research.
But now our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence.
It's just a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. Except you, Billy, you've been slacking.
The chief hasn't returned yet.
He hasn't?
Nope.
Oh,
I mean, do you
tell
see
me
him
these
here?
things.
I mean, look. I mean, he's clearly different from everybody else.
Oh, I thought that was the chief over there.
Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back.
Oh, everybody back to your walls. Do you think that time is not absolute but elastic, relative and subjective? That there can be individual changes caused by changes over time. Differences caused by differences over time.
Perhaps the same people and life forms can even exist in several different space-times.
An independent time that flows with a will of its own.
Ah, what nonsense. Okay, so what do you think about everything that just transpired there?
I think that was really cool with the wormhole-y thingy.
Yeah, but no, I meant like everything that like they were talking about Luca and the time egg. That sounds pretty interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be cool if we found out more about that time egg?
Yeah, I assume so.
Oh,
Of course,
no, gosh darn it.
Some
Time to
people
talk about
might
that.
already know some stuff about it, but...
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, yeah, what? Yeah.
Right in the stairwell. Yay!
Oh my gosh.
It's funny how the stairwell seems to have, like, grown 10 times its size, like, by touching that robot.
Yeah. It's magic. It'll do that. This battle's taking a lot
This is a
longer.
future place. So, I guess
It's
maybe
technology.
It's technology. There. Yeah.
Can you? I just want to kill you. There we go. Thank you, Search, for getting a critical there. There. That should have happened like the first move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, the thing about like Luca, I don't know if it was ever mentioned in Chrono Trigger. Probably not. I don't know, was it? Do you recall
With
anything
Luca?
about that? No, I meant like with Luca and the time egg. Was that ever mentioned in Chrono Trigger?
Arguably, yes.
Okay, we'll get to that in a sec.
Okay.
The chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to sea. Huh. Okay, sounds cool to me. Real quick, I just want to check on my time. Wow, again? I was really hoping I could get a lot further in this part. But then again, there's just so much freaking exposition in this place.
Yep. Lots of dialogue and information.
Yeah, so, okay, so you say arguably it was? Fargo,
Yeah,
get
I
the
guess the-
fuck out of my way. There.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Frickin' anyway, let's see. Okay, well, I definitely know it's been 20 minutes by now. I was really hoping to get more done here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought something was wrong. Okay, you know what? I think the final thing we're going to do, let's see if these guys have any more stuff to say. The lost ancient magic civilization of Zeal. If it really did exist, someone may have even traveled through time to this period. Huh. I wonder if that's a callback to something. Nah, it couldn't possibly be. I mean, we know that in Chrono Trigger they definitely did time travel, right?
No, of course not. That would be silly.
The research center was established under the utmost secrecy by the central regime. Oh, okay.
Well, thanks for that. It's a secret to everyone, but you're just gonna blurt it out to random strangers, okay? We're conducting a simulation. I don't know. I wasn't sure if you're weighing on me enough. We're conducting a simulation of phase metastasis.
Which means what?
I don't know. It just sounds cool.
It does. It does indeed. Okay, so all bunch of exposition out of the way, and I'm sad to say that there's still more of it coming up.
A lot of information.
There is a ton of information in this dungeon. It's a little ridiculous. It's pretty much like, here is basically the plot where most of the story is unlocked. Like, completely. There were, the only other time it is like 100% just like flat out stated is right before the final boss. And then that's, and there's a ton of it. So right, anyway, so thank you for watching, audience. In this episode, we've managed to, let's see, what did we learn, Eric? Because in the last episode we learned about fate and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we learned a bit more about Lavos and theories involving like the humans and reptites, as well as, you know, people speculating about different, you know, I don't know if I'd call them dimensions or universes or worlds or whatever from these guys in this room. So just kind of questioning a lot of things that have happened so far and how they relate to the characters.
Yeah. But it seems like they're doing some sort of experiment involving time. I mean, that much we can probably say for sure. I mean, this is the second time that, well, yeah, I mean, we definitely know that they're doing some sort of experiment with involving time with the flame, or fate is anyway. And then and now they're talking about this mysterious time egg. Well, which, by the way, what were you saying with the that you said it was arguably mentioned in Chrono Trigger?
Well, Luca definitely invents a device that you see towards the beginning that does some interesting things with time, which I guess you could argue was egg-like. So.
Okay, so that's what you were meaning. That's what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yes, we did. I mean, we learned a lot, sort of. I mean, we definitely got a few more questions brought up about this whole like other dimension thing. Like I said, most of the plot just gets unlocked in this in Chronopolis, and it's a lot. So I'm trying to keep these short so to kind of get you guys used to it, so you can keep it straight. But yeah, I can understand if somebody gets confused, which is why, of course, right before fighting the final boss, I'm going to do a whole recap episode of the entire plot of this game, so that it's all straightened out, and that, you know, we're like really spread out and everything. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Please follow me on Twitter, and please check out my channel if you're a new viewer. You can see some awesome videos. So thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we are going to go get this chieftain, because obviously he has no concept of time. And, you see what I did there?
Yeah.
And maybe we can finally see what this whole experiment's all about and such. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Eric, I hope you're excited for what's about to happen in the next episode.
Yep.
And, oh, cool. Yeah. Just real quick, bro. Nah, I can save till next time. So, yeah, thank you very much. Murder in the house.
That's what you're saying.
What?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Okay, see you guys then.